Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Camouflage of the World. I'm Mike B, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Saudi Arabian General Directory of Border Guards chocolate chip, 6 pattern, gray dominant uniform. So the General Directory of Border Guards is actually part of the Ministry of Interior, so it's its own little thing, and they wear this uniform. It's a gray dominant version of 6 color chocolate chip, as you can see. I don't know if there's, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there are 6 colors. It's just gray instead of brown, which oddly enough, the desert's a really weird place, especially in Saudi Arabia and that whole area. The lighting, it's so bright, the sun is so intense there that gray and pink and all these other weird colors that you would never expect to actually work well in the desert work considerably better than a lot of like dark browns do. It's just a really weird area in the world for lighting contrast with that environment. But nevertheless, I can see why they've been using this for quite some time. There's no real definitive date of like when they started using these, but yeah, I believe they're still wearing them. The border guards are still wearing them. And what's weird is it's speculated by some collectors that they think that Saudi Marines also wear this pattern and this cut of uniform because a lot of them have been found with Saudi Marine patches on them, either sewn on or on the Velcro. So it's unconfirmed, but yeah, it's for now, for our point of this video, it's just for the border guards. Now, it's a really neat uniform, very simple. 6 color is very aesthetically pleasing. It's so ugly that it's cool looking, I think. And this is no exception. I love gray. I love gray in camouflage, unless it's UCP. UCP can go away. But no, this looks like it'd be pretty effective, and obviously they're still using it, so it must be somewhat effective and look okay. So we'll go up and take a closer look, and then we'll wrap up the video. You can see right away, it's just a standard US BDU style cut. The pockets are a lot smaller, as this is a smaller shirt in general. It seems to be made out of like a really, like 100% or damn near 100% cotton ripstop. It's super lightweight. This thing would be very comfortable in the heat. And you got like a pen pocket right here. You've got the sergeant stripes, or I don't know if they use the same ranks like the other militaries, but it'd be Arif, for sergeant. And then you got the patch Velcro right there, name tape, and then another sergeant chevron. So yeah, it's a pretty standard cut and everything. You also have epaulets. A lot of militaries still use epaulets. We do not. But yeah, that's a pretty basic thing. We'll get right up close to it so you can see the variation of colors. Look at that. It's just so cool. Get that really nice light gray, khaki, light khaki, black, and then dark gray, and then regular gray. It's just insane. I love this pattern up close. All right, well, that's all I've got, really. We'll wrap the video up. All right, so I really don't have anything bad to say about this. I think it would work okay. Definitely would not work in the United States where I'm at. It's not the right environment or whatever, so don't feel the need to grab a set of this, but of course I just love camouflage in general. This is a pretty cool one. I really like this. Gray is used not as much in chocolate chip, but a lot of countries do have a gray version of chocolate chip, which is weird. So oddly enough, you think it might actually work if a lot of people adopted it. Anyway, yeah, that's all I've really got to say about this. It's a pretty sweet pattern, and border guards have their own cool, unique pattern that works. Good for them. So, thank you for watching, everybody. If you want to support the channel financially to help me afford cool, unique things like this to make educational content on, the link to my Patreon is in the description. And now you can also become a member of the channel after years of YouTube not allowing me to do that for whatever reason. So the Patreon starts at $1 a month, and $5 a month or more on either platform of support gets you into the Discord server, where it's pretty cool. We have a lot of information exchange, fun times, and whatever. And also just crowdfunding really helps support the amount of content and the style of content that I can make. I can afford to fund the channel out of pocket to an extent, but crowdfunding allows me to go past that and get cool things, like doing helmet ballistic tests, body armor ballistic tests, just shooting guns in general. Ammo is definitely not getting any cheaper. Getting more surplus firearms and helmets to make educational content on, and all that stuff. And if you can't support the channel financially, I totally understand that. I really just appreciate you watching and hitting that like button, which does matter algorithmically. And yeah, let me know if you learned something. These videos, these Camouflage of the World videos, are mainly just to kind of familiarize yourself on the basic kind of very, very, very brief overview and identification out in the wild, I call it, like at a flea market, a thrift store, something like that. So you can go, oh, this is a Saudi border guard uniform, and it's only $5, because they don't know what it is, so I'm going to grab it for the collection. So the more you know. But yeah, anyway, thank you for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you learned something, and we'll see you on the next episode of Camouflage of the World.